welcome back to my channel and welcome the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, be part of this journey by hitting that subscription button. It's free, and hit the bell notification to be notified of the new uploads. I would just like to mention that if the video is a little bit too fast for you, up top there's 3 little buttons. You can click there, slow down the video to the speed you'd like. Also, right next to it, there's the CC letters for closed caption. You can turn that on, and you can read all the stitch that I'm calling down here. By pausing the video, take notes, will make it easier for you. Now, normally when I upload the videos, it takes about an hour for YouTube to search all my words that I'm saying, so it can appear on the closed captions. So don't panic if you don't see right away the closed captions, because the video has just been launched. It will show up in about a half an hour to an hour after the upload. I also would like to mention that if you have extra yarn, extra thread, and you'd like to help the women in need, we highly appreciate it and being very, very grateful for it. Thank you for the ones I already have helped and are still helping. If you'd like to donate, right below the video, there's a little bag of $. You can donate whatever amount you'd like. Nobody's asking for millions. Anything helps. It adds up at the end. You can also go into the description box. My PayPal account is there. You can donate through there if you'd like also. Please always give a thumbs up on the video if you like the video. It does help the video to circulate and also to be recognized worldwide. I gratefully appreciate it. Thank you so much. That's one way to help me out and to help to continue to create these beautiful pieces. Also share on your Facebook public. It costs nothing. Everything is free. There's no charge of anything. So please help out to grow the channel. I do have a Facebook group, private group. If you have a profile, you're more than welcome to request to be a member. It's free, of course, and we'll approve you. You must have a profile. Be careful with the links that you go into the groups that says cut and bit. These are fraud scammers that go through your phones, your computers, and take every information of yours. Do not open up those links. There's a lot of hackers in the groups now. That's why I made sure that my group is private. I want to thank every single one of you from the start being with me, and thank you so much for the newcomers. It costs nothing to subscribe, so please do so. Thank you so much, everybody. Everything will be listed always in the description box for every pattern that I create, the sizes, the thread that I use, which is Portugal thread. They're 100% cotton thread, 4-ply, which is similar to Aunt Lydia. Number 3, which number 3 Aunt Lydia is just a little bit thicker than my thread, not by much, but a little bit. I usually use a hook 3 or 3.5, a small one for tucking in loose ends, and a pair of scissors, of course. So thank you, everybody. Any other questions, suggestions, please feel free to comment. You can always get a hold of me if your intentions are to give some thread or yarn away. There's my email below the description box. There's my Facebook page that you can follow also, my Facebook group, my Instagram, my TikTok. So there's so many ways you can message me. Thank you so much, everybody. I hug every single one of you, and much blessings to all of you. Okay, let's get started. Okay, everyone, so today we're going to create another Christmas doily placemat, if you want to use it as a placemat, or just regular doily. So I'm going to be using the red. These are 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal Brands. I live in Portugal. This is where I get them. There's also the green, and I have this funny looking, not really funny, it's a gorgeous silver. I would love to have gold, but I don't have any gold. I think this brings it out pretty well. So I will see as I go to be using or incorporate these 3 colors, or maybe just 2. I'll see as I go with the pattern how I feel about it. Okay, so 3.5, a small one to tuck in loose ends, and of course a pair of scissors. So let's get started, everyone. I hope you're going to enjoy this tutorial, and please do give a thumbs up if you do so, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. Hit that subscription button. It's just a click right down there on red, It's free of charge, and hit that bell notification. It does help to grow the channel. Thank you so much to every single one of you that have been with me from the start. God bless you. Thank you. And for the newcomers that just embarked, thank you so much for being here. I send much hugs to all of you. And God bless every one of us. We all need blessings, especially nowadays, right? Okay, let's get started, everyone. So, first thing we want to do is a magic circle. If you still can't figure out, so do a 5 chain. Inside of this magic circle, I'm going to do 3 chain for double crochet and 1 for space. Inside of here, double crochet, 1 chain. We're going to have a total of 16 double crochets, and that's including with the first 3 chain and the 1 chain extra for the space. So it was 4 chain total. I'll meet you at the end, row 1. So I have 16 double crochets, 1 chain space. I'm coming to my 3rd chain here with a slip stitch. I'm coming inside of the space where we have 1 chain. This is row 2, single 2 chain. That's what you call a double crochet. I'm coming into the same space with double crochet, 1 chain space, into the next space, 2 double crochets together, 1 chain space, next space between the double crochets, 2 double crochets together. So basically we are doing groups of 2 in between the space where we have 1 chain, with 1 chain space between the 2 groups. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I've closed up, pulled my string closed up, so it looks kind of wavy, but that's going to get fixed once the stitches are all in. So we're going to do the walk. I call it the walk to the center again where we have 1 chain space. By the way, my 4-ply is similar to Aunt Lydia, number 3 cut and thread. Mine's just a little bit thinner, okay? For some of you that have a hard time where you're going to get this type of thread. So you can use Aunt Lydia number 3. We have a helicopter passing by, sorry people. Okay, we're repeating the same thing. 2 groups inside of the space, 1 chain. Next space where we have that 1 chain, we're repeating again the same thing. 2 groups of 2 double crochet, 1 chain space between them. So nothing special on this row. Okay, row 3. Exactly same thing. I'll meet you at the end. Going into row 4, so I'm going to do the walk into the center of that 1 chain space. This will be the same. The only difference is we're doing 3 double crochets. So single, 2 chain, and 2 more double crochet. So we'll have groups of 3. 1 chain space into the next space, 3 double crochet, 1 chain space into the next space, 3 double crochet, 1 chain into the next space, and 3 double crochet. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, going into row 4, so I'm going to do the walk. Now, row 4 is no different than what we've been doing. We're just increasing by 1. So single, 2 chain, and 3 more double crochet. So instead of 3, we have 4 now. We're doing increase, 1 chain space, and coming into the next space and create 4 double crochets. So very simple, nothing to it. Row 4, 4 double crochets, 1 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, going into row 5. So I'm going to do the walk to the center of these 2 double crochets here. Single, 2 chain. We're going to create groups of 2 on this row, and we're going to do in the center of the 4 double crochets, and then 2 in here. So chain 2 this time, and coming in creating 2 double crochets, chain 2. I'm going to come directly in the center. Okay, I'm not this one was the first one, it's okay, but I'm not coming on the chain here. I'm coming in the center. 1, 2, chain 2 into the space. We're going to proceed this way all the way around, chain 2 into the space between the 4 double crochets. Okay, meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, going into row 7, we're going to do the walk and into the center here. We're going 1, 2 chain, so single 2 chain. We're going to repeat the groups of 2 double crochet, chain 2, next space, 2 groups of double crochet, not 2 groups, 1 group of 2 double crochet, I should say, and then into the next space, and again, and 2 chain space between them. Okay, so that's row 7. I'll meet you at the end. So I'm coming into row 8, and I've changed my color to green, just decided like that. No random row for it, just, whatever the vision comes up. So single, 2 chain. This row 8, is that what I said? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is going to be 3 double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, and into the next one with 3 double crochet. I think this will make very Christmas, right? So 3 double crochet, 2 chain space in between them. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so we finished doing row 8. Now, row 9 and row 10 will be exactly the same thing as row 8. 3 double crochets, 2 chain. If your stitch is too tight, you can do a 3 chain, but I think you should be okay. So this is row 8, row 9 the same, and row 10 the same. It's 3 rows with 3 double crochet. So we'll do the walk as we usually do, with slip stitch into the center, single, 2 chain, and 2 double crochet. So we have our 3, 2 chain into the next one, 3 double crochet. So this is just a repeat of the same thing as row 8. So I'm going to continue my row 9 and row 10 exactly the same, and then I'll come back to you at the end of row 10. So 8, 9, 10 is 3 double crochets and 2 chain. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so I finished row 10 going into row 11. I'm coming back with the red. I'm going to do my single. We're going to go back to do 4 double crochets in here. So single, 2 chain, another double crochet, my third, trying to hide my thread at the same time, and my 4th. Chain 2 into the next one. chain 2 into the next one. So row 11 is 4 double crochets, separated space between them of 2 chain. Okay, you guys, so we did row 8, 9, 10 the same, row 11, 4 double crochets, 2 chain. I'm coming into the center, or I came into the center with slip stitch and a single chain 2. So this row 11, 12, and 13 will be exactly the same thing. We're going to do 2 double crochets, 2 chain, and 2 double crochets, exactly like we have done already inside of the spaces between the groups, inside of the space, and again between the groups. Chain 2, two double crochet, chain 2, and in between the spaces here. Now if you had some gold, you could have used some gold, exactly like I have on that one there, which would look stunning. Now I've tried to use that silver, and the silver looks stunning, looks really pretty, but I didn't have enough cord for it, so I had to take it down and take out the recording, because I did record it, but I didn't have enough to go around. Okay, so row 12, let me count this again, make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, and 14 will be exactly the same thing with 2 double crochet, 2 chain, 2 double crochet, 2 chain. So basically we'll be doing the 2 double crochets inside of the spaces for the next 2 rows after this. I'll meet you at the end of row 14. Okay, you guys, so I finished row 14, going into row 15. So we did the 3 rows of 2 double crochets. So you come in on any one for that matter, and we're going to do 2 double crochets inside of the space. So single, chain 2, try to hide my thread here, chain 2, and we're going to do double crochet over double crochet. So this row is all about doing double crochets. My goodness, I think I'm knocking everything down here. Okay, so 2 inside of the space, 1 on top of the double crochet, next space. So it's just a repeat of double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, so row 16, we're going to start changing up a bit because we're almost there. I'm going to do 1 chain, and I'm coming back into the same space with a single. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th single. We're going to do 3 loops of 3 chain. 2, 3 chain. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th one. Single 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th one. Single 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 on my 4th one. So we have 1 loop of 5 chain, 3 loops of 3 chain. We skip 4 with the 5 chain going to the 5th. The 3 chain, we skip 3, we come into the 4th. Same thing here, 3 chain, skip 3 into the 4th. Same here, 3 chain, skip 3 into the 4th. Now we're going to do the 5 chain again. So we're going to repeat it in order this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3, 4 on my 5th. I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 on my 4th. So now I have my 3 loops of 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's just a repeat the same way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then continue now with chain 3 into the 4th space. We're going to do this all the way around. If you need to rewind again, go ahead. But very simple. Chain of 5, 3 chains of 3. The chain of 5, we skip 4, going to the 5th. The chain of 3, we skip 3, we're going to the 4th. Okay? Okay, everyone. So we finished doing the loops, row 16. Now we're going to come inside of the loop of the 5 chain, right in here, and do a single 2 chain. Second double crochet, so that single 2 chain equals double crochet. We're going to do 10 double crochets in here. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 double crochets. I'm coming directly into the first loop with a single. 1, 2, 3. Into the second loop. 1, 2, 3. Into the third loop. And directly into the 5 chain again, creating the 10 double crochets. Now, right after this row, I'm cutting the thread and I'm coming back in with the red. We're almost there, people. We have like 2 or 3 rows left. 2 rows left after this. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. So 10 double crochet directly into the first loop. Chain 3, single, chain 3, single, directly into the 5 chain and do your 10 double crochets. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, row 17. Coming in with the red. I'm going to come from behind and to the back and do a, try to get this camera properly here. I'm going to do a single, 1, try to hide my thread, 2, 3, and 1 more for space. Okay, I'm going to come behind from the back to the front into the next space between the other double crochets, and I'm going to do triple. Chain 1. Again, from back to the front to the back, triple, chain 1. From the back to the front, into the back, triple. Chain 1. And again, chain 1. From the back to the front to the back, take out 2, and the last 2. Chain 1. And repeat the same thing. So we're going to have 10 triples. I'm going to come directly into the next space, chain 2 into the next space, and directly again doing my triple. 1 chain and continue on. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, you guys, last row, which will be the peacocks. Slip stitch knot. We're going to come in the first space here. Now, normally we do 3 chain, then close it in with single. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do 3 chain, come back in with single. Next space, single, 1, 2, 3. Next space, single, 1, 2, 3. Next space, single, 1, 2, and 3. Just check here, 1, 2, 3, and if I do 4, hold on, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so single, so 1, 2, 3, 4. On my 5th one, I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to close it in with single on this one. Okay, I'm going to come back in with single into the next space, single, 3 chain, single, single, 3 chain, single, single, 3 chain, single, and last space, single, 3 chain, and single. So basically you're going to have 4 peacocks on one side of 3 chain, 1 of 6, and 4 on the other side. I'm going to come right into the center of the 2 chain with a single, and again directly into the center of the next one, single, 3 chain, peacock. So it's just a repeat now of the same thing. So 4 peacocks on one side and 4 peacocks on the other. So we have the 4 peacocks. On the 5th one, we're doing 6 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming in the first one, I'm closing it in with single, and then back into the space, same space, single. Next space, single, 3 chain. Very simple, and a gorgeous centerpiece for the table. Now this is big. It's bigger than a regular placemat, but if you're using those big plates, then it's perfect for it. And there it is. So when you come to the end, after you do your single, you go directly, you close in with the slip stitch and tidy in your loose ends. I want to thank every single one of you for your support, for your loving comments. Thank you so much. I send you so much love, so much hugs. My heart goes out to the people in Florida with the floods. I happen to have family members that are with their homes in floods right now. My heart goes out to them too, and lots of prayers for them. I hug every single one of you. May God bless you always and protect you and keep you safe. Thank you so much, everybody. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. And for the people that gave me the super thanks donation, or super chat donation, if you want to put it that way, thank you so much. I humbly grateful to every single one of you. And also, please consider helping the women in need. Christmas is around the corner, and these women, could use the money to create. Not just the money, but I'll be sending them the thread for them to create pieces. Okay? Thank you so much, everybody. Take care. Until next time, I will have the video at the end and display with some pictures of this big doily. which I can take the measurement, well, sort of, because we're not complete yet with the edge here, but let's try to more or less. So it's about 42 centimeters. Okay, take care, everyone.